Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1797, the first parachute jump is made from a hydrogen balloon 3,200 feet above Paris. The jumper survived. Here's your fader fact. There's enough DNA in your body to stretch from Earth to Pluto and back 17 times. And that is your fader fact. That's absolutely incredible. All right, let's get to it. The breaking news. SpaceX's classified military satellites are emitting a mysterious signal that could be violating international standards set by the United Nations International Telecommunication Union. The frequencies are in the 2K megahertz range and are being emitted by at least 170 of SpaceX's Starshield defense satellites. The spectrum is reserved for sending data to satellites and not for transmitting data from space. Wow, I'll keep you posted. Astronomers have discovered a 2,300-foot wide asteroid hidden in the sun's glare. The skyscraper-sized asteroid, named 2025 SC79, loops around the sun once every 128 days, giving it the second fastest asteroid orbit in the solar system. The giant was just discovered back on September 27th. Incredible. Scientists have released a new study that catalogs the universe by mapping huge clusters of galaxies. The team, led by University of Chicago scientists, used data from the Dark Energy Survey, a project headed by the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory, that cataloged the sky for 6 years from a mountaintop in Chile. They analyzed the number and distribution of these galaxy clusters to try and understand the fundamental laws that govern the universe. If you zoomed out from Earth, and I talk about this all the time, you'd see the Milky Way galaxy. But if you kept zooming out, you'd see that our Milky Way is in a galaxy cluster with 50 other galaxies, and that's what they are mapping. A mysterious object that cracked a windshield on a United Airlines flight, I talked about this yesterday, injuring a pilot and forcing an emergency landing, may have been a weather balloon. Windborne, it's a company, said in a statement that it believes that one of its balloons likely hit the plane. United Flight 1093, a Boeing 737 traveling from Denver to Los Angeles, landed safely in Utah on Thursday with 134 passengers and 6 crew members on board. A weather balloon. Here you go, scare the crap out of you moment in today's breaking news, because OpenAI just launched its own web browser. It's called Atlas, putting them in direct competition with Google and its Chrome. Making an AI chatbot the gateway to online searches will allow OpenAI to pull in more internet traffic and the revenue made from digital advertising. Atlas launched yesterday on Apple laptops and will later come to Microsoft's Windows, Apple's iOS phone operating system, and Google's Android phone system, just like artificial intelligence wanted in the first place, to take over the world. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Two spacecraft, Hera and the Europa Clipper, are on their way to missions in different parts of the solar system. Hera is on its way to Didymos, the binary asteroid that will be impacted by the DART mission, and that happened back in 2022. The Europa Clipper is on its way to Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, and it's going there to study its ice. But as luck would have it, Both spacecraft are going to pass downwind of 3I Atlas in the next 2 weeks. Coincidence? Hera will have a window between October 25th and November 1st. The Europa Clipper will have a window between October 30th and November 6th. These two spacecraft are our best and only chance to study 3I Atlas up close. Mission controllers for both craft only have a couple of weeks to pull this off, and I'll keep you posted. This is getting crazy. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Want to remind everybody that Halloween's coming up, and tonight on Fade to Black, John Carruth joins us. Tonight, we're going to talk about poltergeist. All of that and much more tonight on Fade to Black. I'll see you then. But for now, all I've got is Gobekli Tepe.